first snow finally fall, meaning that I can have myself a cup of cocoa. I don't eat a lot of candy throughout the year, very little, and I don't drink a lot of sweets throughout the year. But when the first snow falls, I have a cup of cocoa. I am about to sit down to edit some tutorials and get those out to you. And I figured, you know what? Getting up this morning and not going to edit a video was just too weird. So I'm making a weekend vlog to compensate. We're going out because the snow is melting. It never sticks. And to get a look at it before it melts away, we have to go out now. Plus, I have to go shopping for a candlelight holder because I'm recording the intros for Vlogmas this month. I always pre-record those, that's why they all look the same. So, yeah, I managed to throw the previous candlelight holder away, ergo I need to go out and spend money today, which wasn't the plan, but that is the only thing I plan on buying. Did you hear that? My goodness, my belly is so hungry. Oh, and this entire vlog, all on the cell phone. Keeping this one simple. Also, I'm picking pine cones today, if I can find some. And they are free in nature. You don't have to go to the store and buy them. You can grab them for free from the ground, outside, in nature. My candle holder is in place and I am heading back out. Haven't even undressed. I am going back out to see if I can find some pine cones. Pine cones. Awesome! Just start picking. People are going to look at you very funny, but that's okay. Look at all these free pine cones, you guys. Awesome. Treasures you might find are great moss kinds. These are grown from trees, but the wind has blown them down, and so I'm picking loads of those as well. Oh my goodness, they're gonna be perfect with pine cones for Christmas decorations. If you dry them, you have them for years. Extra bonus if you find some that are actually attached to branches. They are so cool. I'm also bringing these two with me to find a purpose for at home. So I'm gonna clean them, brush them, and place them to dry. And then I'm gonna use them for candles. No, for light chains. So string lights. It should be awesome. People are gonna look at you like you're a crazy person, but when they come to visit you, they go, "Oh my god, that's amazing!" Trust me. Plan is to buy a longer chain of lights or two and have them meet, and fairy lights to go up in the branch behind there. We shall see. And it's laying here drying. I've killed 3 spiders. You need to be mentally prepared for that if you, like me, don't like them. They will be hiding in the moss and in branches, and they will wake up and not be happy with you when you bring them home. But 3 spiders was less than I had imagined, so I am happy. They will be laying here on the bathroom floor on a towel, drying on the floor heat for a couple of days. It really comes in so many beautiful shades, and it's all free. All it did cost me was calories, and yep, awesome. I just set a gluten-free vegan pizza dough. I always make it myself, and I add spice in the dough just for extra flavor, and it is so delicious. So I use a mixy spice that's called chili explosion, but it's not a lot of chili, it's more dried paprika and tomatoes and basil and stuff like that, and then there's oregano. Saturday! Didn't turn out too bad. I need a long chain. So that's on the to-do list on Monday. can't see it, but on the tree behind, far behind, there's actually squirrels there. Look! I'm sorry about the blurry footage, but I only brought my cell phone out today. Yay! I have squirrel neighbors. That's amazing. And there's a couple too. Oh. Well, I don't think they're agreeing today. It's minus 5 degrees Celsius today, so way below freezing. And it said that the week coming, starting tomorrow, is going to be this cold. So, yeah, I guess I just have to layer up. Yep, I'm feeling the temperatures definitely slower than usual. I just passed a Turkish guy. One of those lovely people that comes here and makes delicious food. Thank you, by the way, if you're watching. Not very likely. But he was coming outside to take a cigarette in his break in a t-shirt. Now let me put this out there. It is 5 degrees below today. Cold degrees. So I just couldn't help myself. I said, are you crazy? Outside today in a t-shirt. And you know what this Turk says to me? You Norwegians are so cold-blooded. I'm from a country where this is normal. He's from a country it's not. We had a great laugh.
course. So I was supposed to change SIM cards today in my phone, and I brought the SIM card, but I forgot the thingamabob that you're supposed to poke out the SIM card full. You know what I'm talking about. But I forgot it. So now I have no idea how much money I have on my account. I can't call to check with the bank. So I was at Plantation to buy wood, but I can't do that until I know what I have of funds. So I need to go back to the mall and see if they can help me in an electro store or something, and then go back and grab firewood. I'm getting my miles on today. Back online. Ooh. In case anyone's interested, when the weather gets this cold, your veins actually shrink a little. So if anyone has ever wondered about why they have to pee extra when it's cold, that's why. Because the bladder has a lot of veins around it that shrinks. All the information you didn't sign up for when you pressed play today. If you're not familiar, Anna of the Anna Knitter podcast on YouTube, she podcasts from Vienna. She used to dye yarns with food coloring, and she gifted me these 3 beauties, and together they will become a Christmas cardigan when I'm done with the Christmas colorwork pullover and the Christmas socks. So by the end of November I think these will be cast on, but I need to cake them up. And then I'm also playing with the idea of a fade for my Christmas cast on and Christmas knit. So the Find Your Fade shawl. It's a little difficult seeing the colorways, but I think this will be a pretty Find Your Fade shawl. What do you think? Drop me a comment down below. Have you knitted at all? Because a lot of people have. And I have 6 colors here instead of 7, just because I don't want mine to be that big. I'm also going to knit it on, I think, 3mm needles. We shall see. Plans, plans, plans. Plenty plans. Not as much time. Okay, so it's Wednesday the 6th, And if you remember in Vlogtober, I actually caked up and started a cowl in my own handspun yarn. This is one of the more recent ones that I've done that is actually not evenly spun. I did that on purpose last summer. And this one is a little bit more even, and this is a lot softer because this has silk in it, but this is just a plain merino. None of them are superwash, which means that it's going to keep you a lot warmer than normal. And this is the width of it when it is folded. I didn't use a pattern. I just grabbed a 4.5 millimeter short circular needle and cast on until I was approximately happy and started knitting front and back. And I will do that until I'm out of yarn, which means this one and that one. And then I'm just going to sew these two sides together and it will be ready to wear. Ta-da! Sometimes you just don't need a pattern. Sometimes it's just that simple. Cast on approximate, knit garters front and back, sew together, wear. It's just lovely. I am loving this Saga long cardigan. Oh my goodness. I am going to wrap up this vlog right now. I just kept vlogging the minutes that I was out and about. As you will have noticed, not a lot of indoors footage because I'm preparing for Vlogmas, and I do that with style. There's nothing that hasn't been thought of in detail to that intro this year. Oh my goodness. And I'm working on the Christmas socks patterns. I'm working on a lot of patterns for next year. What? What? That you haven't heard of? No, because I don't share everything. There's no need asking because it's all so many big secrets that I'm just gonna have to leave with a teaser. I am gonna wrap up this vlog with videos that my mom has sent me on WhatsApp. It's funny because we both know before I put this out there that it's going to rain. It doesn't start snowing and it stays all pretty until spring. No. Fun fact, Arctic is one of the areas in the world that actually notices the climate change the most. It is not stable. The last 2 winters have been abnormally so, but we are used to rainy, stormy winters. Also, if it gets snowy, it usually doesn't really happen until January or February. Also, it depends on where in Norway you are, because I get comments like, oh my god, Norway seems to have the perfect climate all the time. So just remember, when you leave comments like that, we are cut in half by the polar circle. Climate in Norway really is relative, and it depends on where you are. Just Google climate in Norway, really. But I can tell you right now, it is not as picturesque as you will see on the postcards most of the time. Sadly, we would love that. We would love nothing more than that, but but it is pretty when it is picturesque. And right now my mom is having picturesque kind of winter. So you will have seen a little bit of sloppy snow here, wet snow that was raining away and melting away, and then a few days of white frost. But now, introducing my mom's cam, where she's, well, she is in the Arctic, and they don't have a whole lot of sun, daylight hours left. The sun will have left by now behind all the high mountains and so. But I'm gonna leave you with a few picturesque videos from the Arctic, recorded by my mom. And let's all go down to the comments section and say, "Aw, thank you for the clips," because they really are beautiful. And I'm gonna knit a little bit on my cowl. Oh my god, I had the Norwegian name in my on my tongue. In my tongue. Sometimes I wonder why I even bother coming on camera, but you know, there you have it. In Norway, we call it a hals. Hals means neck. So basically something to wear around your neck. Not sure what cowl actually translates to. Right, wrapping up. Thank you so much for watching. Whoever you are, wherever you are, be kind, be good, spread love and acceptance, and embrace diversity. Drop lovely comments to me and each other down below. Leave a thumbs up, maybe even subscribe and hit the bell. And start counting the days, because we are closing in on Vlogmas. I will probably be back with a vlog or two like this during November. And yeah, bye. Oh, and tutorials are coming, just saying. Bye.